gentlemen, can you hear me? Test 1, 2, can you hear me? Am I talking? Test 1, 2, why can't I hear me? Test 1, 2, test 1, 2, test. Test. Test 1, 2. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the clouds are moving in here at beautiful Nashville International Airport right here in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, home of the Grand Ole Opry. Hello, my name's John. Welcome to Airplanes, Trains, and Cows on a Monday, the 19th of May. And we are here in our spotting spot, the spot till I get bored. That's awful loud. Oh, no, don't turn the wrong one down. Okay, here we go. All right. I can turn that up just a tad. So welcome to the broadcast here. It's 3:08. We're starting a little earlier than we normally do. And the reason is because I wanted to. Ryan Kugler's joined us. Hello, Ryan. Welcome to Airplanes, Trains, and Cows. So the weather outside, windy as always here. Our next arrival is Fly Exclusive coming in from Brooksville in a Cessna Citation XL. We're a little bit farther down to the left than we have been in our normal spotting spot, so we'll see how pole situation we have here. But yeah, local time is 3:09. Right now, our temperature is 83 degrees. It's the high as it's going to get today is right now. And it's going to get down to 65 tonight. We had rain this morning, but according to this, we don't have any more rain until tomorrow, in which we're going to have serious thunderstorms again. Right now, it feels like 87. The UV index is high, so be sure to put on your sunscreen. Sunset's going to be at 7:49. Visibility right now is good at 15 miles and 67% humidity. And the barometric pressure is 29.87. So it's mostly sunny. But behind us to the north and west, it's not sunny, it's cloudy. So Ryan, I presume everything sounds okay, hopefully. Our next arrival is going to be American Eagle coming in from Charlotte, Mitsubishi CRJ. They've been there for an hour and 9 minutes. Now let me get my bearings straight on my filming location here. There they are. So to the south and to the east, it's perfectly clear. But behind us it's not. Charlotte comes in all nice and pretty. We'll just wrap that around there. Should be good. All right. As you can see, it's already busy on departures. Our next arrival is going to be a 737-800 coming from DFW. Of course, it's an American Airlines flight 1100. It's been in the air for an hour and a half. Let's make them feel welcome to Pollen Field, Davidson County. I was told by one of the fellow spotters that a Mule 1 will be coming in around 6:45, he said. There's a pole. So we're on a little bit earlier, and the reason why we're on a little bit earlier is because last time we were here, we got thrown out. Well, not just me, but all the people that are here in the viewing area, like these people over here are. We went long. We got booted out at around dark. So they sort of started enforcing that now. They haven't enforced it before, really, but lately they have. So we got here a little earlier, and we'll leave a little earlier than we normally have. We don't want to break the rules here at Airplanes, Trains, and Cows. Who's in the mood to see Tony Robbins playing? I was told by this gentleman over here with the camera there that plane over there, well, you can't see it because there's a family in the way, but there we go. That's Tony Robbins. You see the TR on the tail. That's Tony Robbins' 737, so obviously Tony Robbins is here. I actually saw where he lived a couple of weeks ago when I was visiting Boca to Boynton, down in Boynton Beach. 11 in the house, let's get it up to 1,012,000. So our next departure is Southwest going to Salt Lake City in a Boeing 737-800. No departure, no arrivals coming at this exact time. So if it's your first time watching, this is the deal here at BNA. You gotta wait till they pop over the cargo hold. But we'll catch them. That's where we do more arrivals than we do takeoffs. There they are. As they head over to Brigham Young country.
National approach 217 Charlie Bravo, heading of 290, 7.5 for 6,000. We have the weather, Sean Team planning the visual to keep you up.
Right now, the international terminal is pretty much the international terminal right now is empty. Hey, JD has joined us. Says, hi, how are you? I'm dying in the humidity of hot Atlanta. Yeah, it's a little humid here. But we have a breeze here. Yes, we're happy about that. There's no breeze in my house. So you walk out in my house, it's like a sweatshop outside. And of course we got pollen all over my vehicle. But as long as this breeze is going, we'll be okay. Our next arrival coming in is a Gulfstream with no additional information provided at all. So I presume this is Santa Claus.
Use your right, speed discretion. Yeah, it is. Use your weight. Switch back.
We're supposed to have only wind gusts of 10 miles per hour today.
So, Mini 201 Tango Fox, Charlie, Plane of the visual. Flight 707 Delta 1.3, climbing 3 runway 200.
So there's the unidentified Gulfstream. We don't know who that is, but welcome. If you know or recognize that plane, put it in the chat. Well, I mean, you look at Chattanooga. Charles Davenport has joined us. Hello, Charles, and welcome. Says, who would have thought you can't observe aircraft at an aircraft observation area? Yeah, they need to take their, they need to follow in suit with Founders Plaza. It never closes, I don't believe. But yeah, last time we were here, they came in there and honked their little blue light, told everybody to leave. And this nice gentleman, I walked over there and introduced myself, told him what I was doing. He's like, well, you gotta leave it dark. So I did. I mean, I get my best shots at night, so I'm gonna have to remedy that somehow. Our next arrival is going to be United coming in from Newark in an Airbus A319. They've been in the air for an hour and 46 minutes. Back to Chattanooga, yeah, I mean, you look at what Chattanooga is. It's right on the river in the middle of a bunch of mountains and trains. Where is he? For some reason, I'm having a hard time finding our plane here. There he is. Well, as long as we have this nice breeze at the observation area, I think we'll be all right. And, you know, they say there's not going to be any rain, but that doesn't mean we won't have a pop-up storm here. Hope not. Again, next Monday and Tuesday, we're going to have two back-to-back streams from Chicago O'Hare. We're actually not going to be on the airport premises. We'll be near the airport, so hopefully we'll have a good shot from our location. There's a pole and the A319 from Newark. So, in Chicago, we'll have a Monday afternoon and evening stream, and then we'll have a Tuesday morning stream from our streaming location outside of O'Hare Airport. So hopefully you'll join us for that. Put that in your calendar. If you like bigger planes than we have here, you'll see all kinds. But we will be there Monday afternoon and evening and Tuesday morning from Chicago O'Hare, known as ORD, Ord. So, I don't know if it's the dew point, humidity, or what, or that I ate Indian food last night, but I just can't get enough. No, I ate a hamburger last night. That's probably what it is. Just can't get enough water today. So our next arrival is going to be, a pretty one. We got a Legionnaire coming in from Akron, and it's in the Insomniac livery. The Legionnaire Flight 521. They've been in the air for an hour. In the Insomniac livery. Who's excited? Look at Windtree. That's about what 10 miles an hour looks like, I guess. 10 mile an hour gust. Today for lunch I had Jimmy John's. So hopefully we won't feel as heavy as we do when we have Arby's. I got a giant one and ate half of it. May eat the other half tomorrow. In the house. If you do, speak up and tell us who you are and where you're from. We'd love to introduce ourselves to you. We're down here in the South. We're cordial like that. Insomniac is supposed to be here in 2 minutes, and then we've got Southwest coming in from Long Beach after that. They've been in the air for 3 hours and a half, and we also, I don't know if this little fella's going to creep in here. We don't know where he's going. We got Southwest coming over downtown from Jackson, Mississippi. That's Southwest Flight 3291. They'll be here in about 4 minutes. They're coming in from the south. And then we got Southwest coming in from Birmingham. They'll be here in 3 minutes. That's Southwest Flight 310. So we got a little bit of traffic coming in. So there's your Insomniacs coming in right now.
right, clear visual approach with wind 20 right. 2475, Southwest 3403. Now, through Delta, we have something following us. People say we need visual approach clear. Go to the tower, 7 Charlie Bravo. Thanks for your help. Good day. Speed of about 610, 662. 64 tower, Alright, heading 90, we'll floor to 190 on a 6.6 for 6,000.
It's got a little bit of swayage there.
Down to 5,000 after slowing, Southwest 3403.
Why that's called the Insomniac livery, I do not know. There it is. Jonathan Carter's joined us. Says hello. Well, hello, Jonathan. Welcome to Airplanes, Trains, and Cows. It's just a thunder.
Turn 82 during do a Southwest 310.
Plane came in from Akron, old Bill W territory. Off we have Jackson, Mississippi, and he is a little high at the moment.
Total 170, Southwest 3403. So they're landing on 20 right, and they are taking off on 20 center. Here's the one from Birmingham. 20 right, 170 to operating Southwest 3403.
They got a little bit of swingage over there. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen, we have another one. If you haven't figured it out, we're one of the main hubs for Southwest. So business is picking up here. KBNA. We got two more. We got Birmingham coming in next. And then behind Birmingham we have Jackson. So I messed all that up. We have the Southwest coming in from Austin. We got Delta coming in from Atlanta. That's 737-900 to be here in 6 minutes. So we got, holy cow, Southwest coming in from Baltimore. And then you have Southwest all over the place over here, so. Right now it's a Southwest smorgasbord. Chad S. said, just landed on the Allegiant Insomniac livery and shined my phone light. Did not have cell service to give you a heads up. Well, that's okay, because you were supposed to be in airplane mode. Sean, if you were on my side of the plane, I got you. It's kind of hard to see. So that's a dance festival. I think they still have that dance festival, because one year when we were in Las Vegas, I think it was 2 years ago, for a pipe show, they were having that. You could hear that, so they still might have it. This place is busy. All kinds of stuff going on. So hopefully we'll have a surprise. Randy Harmon's joined us. Says, there you are. Here I am. Oh. As the viewing area is pretty crowded this afternoon. All of us over here observing. just read this past week that Charlotte got a Etihad 787 flying into their airport. And I was just wondering why we couldn't get that here. Is anybody else worried about that? Becky Davenport's joined us. Hello, Becky. Kendra Green says hello from DC. You should do a live stream from Gravely Point, DCA. Yeah, I might just do that. Let's see. Steve Merrill says greetings from Mount Juliet. Well, hello, Steve. Looks like it's clear over in your neck of the woods. We are going to be in Washington. At the 1st of September. And we might run over there and do that. I guess we could. I know we do Dulles.
Cleared visual 20 right 170 to operate on 3122.
Yeah, we might have to go to Reagan Nashville. We haven't been there yet. Dulles is fun. Has bigger and better planes. Reagan has pretty much the same thing we have here, but it's a little more picturesque at Reagan than it is here. So you never know. And also, we're going to be going to Harper's Ferry to do some trains. It's supposed to be one of the most scenic places to film train craft, so we're going to do that too. And we're going to see Widespread Panic in Richmond. We'll be able to film that first. It'll be a nice trip to the East Coast. But again, next week we'll be in Chicago O'Hare. Or around it, I should say. Uh-oh. Come here, little fella. You're not escaping us. Come here, little fella. Where are you? There he is. Get on up there, little fella. Going right into the wind. Already airborne. Get up there. See how much he weighs, sways. Pretty good looking job right there. As he flies into the cargo hub. There he is. Little planes get love in here too on airplanes, trains, and cows. Kendra says I've been there, so hopefully, yeah. I mean, the pictures I've seen, looks like a very picturesque place to film planes. I'll just set up and chill out. I know, I think Amtrak comes through there. So, yeah. We'll eat that up. This looks like another Southwest. How about some fancy liveries? That hurt? If you're new, be sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification cowbell. That's most important because you never know where we're going to pop up. Local time here is 3:42. Next arrival is Delta Flight 3142 coming in from Atlanta, and behind that we've got a little small private plane coming in from Cape Girardeau, Missouri, and a Beech A-36 Bonanza. So we got here an hour earlier. Glad we did because it's going long. We've already seen a boatload of aircraft. So we got a small plane from Cape Girardeau coming in next. I don't see it yet. 34 in the house. If you're new, be sure to say hello. Tell us where you're from. A little bit about you. Let's see. We got another private plane coming in here. They're not giving us any information. We got Southwest coming in from Tampa. That's Southwest Flight 1625. And then we got United Airlines 737-700 coming in from O'Hare. They'll be here in 4 minutes there at 5,000 feet at the exact moment. Paul Usher has joined us. Hello, Paul. Welcome to Airplane Stranger Cows. Next up the phone, relax. So yeah, temperature out here, a little warm, but a little breeze, a little overcast, not too bad. Again, we got Tony Robbins parked over to the right here, and then his plane. We'll show that momentarily. Who's not excited about seeing Tony Robbins? Is that Dr. Feelgood? So again, this parking area, this observation, I'll just do a quick pan of the observation area so you can see how much these people in Nashville love aircraft. Look at that. One right after another of plane junkies. The place is packed. We love to see that. You know, they could clean it up for us. Maybe plant a few more pretty trees. A little fountain maybe. As opposed to this this very attractive guardrail here. Maybe do a stone wall or a rock wall of some kind, and an overhang for streamers would be nice. That would be nice as we look over at the FedEx fellas. How y'all doing over there? J-Ro Rudy and Uncle Plane Guys join us. Uncle Plane Guy up there in Indianapolis, where we'll be in a few days. Quite an interesting qualifying session yesterday at the Brickyard. I don't know how many of you are into racing, probably not many, but a team that's never been to Indianapolis, named Prema, P-R-E-M-I-A, and a driver who's never driven on an oval ever in his life, ever. Won the pole for the Indy 500. That's crazy. It's a feel-good story, but I don't think it'll probably feel good when the race starts. That's just my personal guess.
Follow traffic, left base 20 right, 29 kilo. Left turn 020, jet 420. Departure Blue Street 5499, 2004. Left 020, 3 Victor Show.
5499, Nashville departure, radar contact, coming to 15,000, heading 110.
50,000, heading 110, Blue Street 5475, jet 420.
62157, heading departure 2475.
Over to tower 186, 29 kilo.
Easy there, boss.
422, left turn to 020
That's right. The driver's name is Robert Schwartzman. He's from Tel Aviv. Never driven on an oval. And he won the pole for the Indianapolis 500. That is a story right there. All right, our next arrival, ladies and gentlemen, is United Airlines Flight 2343 coming in from Chicago O'Hare. That's a 737-700. And then behind them, we got a little plane, I think, that just took off. No, we departed an hour and a half ago from here. He's going to be landing back here. So we'll welcome him back. He's been going around the circles up there if you look at flight radar. So right now, the weather in Indianapolis on Sunday, I think is like a 45% chance of rain. And it's going to be kind of cool. You can't park there. So here's United. Fat A319. Again, we're supposed to have a MUA 1 coming in later.
Over to tower and 130 better than 5 mile final American 3.
Hazel, I'm doing all right. Hanging in there. The temperature is not too bad. As a matter of fact, it's starting to cool off just a little bit as we get close to the 4 o'clock hour here in Nashville, Tennessee. Let's see how our little plane does here when they come in for their landing. I'll wait until he gets on the other side of the pole. There he is. See how much sway its little fellas have. I'd say they pretty much nailed that. You could land that thing at Walmart if you wanted to.
Visual 20 right and 170 knots or less. Section 428. Alright, we'll let you know. 3 Victor Share. That is departure November 157, requesting 4,000, maintain VFR.
Amua 1 is from Panama City. All right, that's a great place for Amua 1 to come from. I'm sure it's hot and humid down there.
Okay, 160 knots for west, and traffic on the side of the tower section 400.
So we have another A319 from American coming in from Miami. They'll be here in a minute. They've been there for almost 2 hours. That's American Airlines Flight 323, and behind them we have NetJets coming in from Tulsa, and the Embraer Phenom 300.
Right 015 for us, Alpha.
There's a little Cirrus. We don't know where he's going. He's not telling us. So that is your next few planes coming in here to beautiful BNA. See, the U.S. Army Golden Knights will be at the Indy 500. Yeah, they're usually there. They are the ones that bring in the flag, and they bring that in right over where we sit. Over in beautiful turn 2 where all the action is. Here comes Miami.
Hi, Blue 39 has the field set with can't fly for this time. 39 on for cancellation received.
Thank you, Hazel. Richard Wood has joined us. Says he's glad to see me playing. Well, I'm glad to be here, Richard. Not too bad out here. Little man there doesn't know where he's supposed to go yet. All right, Hazel. Sleep well. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's okay to be plane spotting out here when the weather's like this. Wind's not too terribly bad, even though we don't mind wind. See, is he taking off? Or is he taxiing? I think he's taxiing. Yeah, he's not on the runway.
Roger, 57.
.32 in the house. If you do, be sure to say hello. Tell us where you're from, what you're doing, what you're eating. Love to get to know you. So we got a, what is that, a 319 there, maybe. And we got another one taxiing down that went long from Miami. There he is. So yeah, I was pretty impressed that Charlotte got a Etihad flight there. They got the 787 Dreamliner coming into Charlotte. Why couldn't you come here? That's my question. Nothing against Charlotte. be nice if they came here. That'd be a nice addition to our airport. We don't have anything from the Middle East, which is surprising because we have quite a Middle Eastern population here in Nashville, especially Egyptian. As I've said before, I'd love to see Egypt Air come here, because we got a lot of people from Egypt that live in South Nashville and surrounding areas. A lot of them work over at Opryland. So I think we should get a plane for them. We got Delta Airlines coming in from Reagan National on an Embraer E175LR. They'll be here in 3 minutes. Right now they're at 4,200 feet. That's Delta Flight 5777, operated by Republic Airways, known as Brickyard.
Yeah, this is 445, but clear visual approach 20 right.
Oh, we're driving. Uncle Plane Guy, we drive there. Get to the racetrack at the crack of dawn, and we'll turn on the Formula One race and watch it in the car. We park right behind our stand, we walk right in, watch the race, and then we head up to West Lafayette to spend the night. And then we head to Chicago for 2 days. That's our traditional Memorial Day exercise. So I told you we'd have Tony Robbins playing over here. There it is. Tony Robbins has his own 737. And you're looking at it now. Local time here, 4:01. Got a 777 flying right over my head, but I can't see it because of the clouds. It's going to Houston. I wish it was going here.
190 at 5,000 meters, 2132.
We got Southwest Flight 1817 coming in from Oklahoma City. Oklahoma. It'll be here in 4 minutes. They're at 32,000. And then behind them, we've got American Airlines One World livery. All right, another special livery, 737-800 coming from DFW. It's American Airlines Flight 2126, so they'll be after that one.
4000 up 2316. Nashville departure, good afternoon. Here at Hotel Bravo,
So again, runway 20 left is still closed, which we don't mind. It's a pretty nice looking plane there. I don't know who that is. Parked over there.
Heading 230, join the 20 right localizer, center maintain 3000, 2315. After 400 well, maintain 4000. Nashville approach, 020, 730 now. 10, maintain 2238, Nashville approach, 660, will approach back 20 right. 20 right, good going, cycle 38, charge 43 to the right, 20 right. Nashville 2315, just confirm that was down to 3000.
So 20 left is supposed to open up pretty soon, probably next week, which means we'll be having planes coming in on both sides of the airport, which we can film long distance shots from over there. What plane is that? Hold on just a second, I'm just looking around here. Where is it?
Alright, we're doing 190 now, right there, 110, second, 126.
See a couple of fancy planes right there.
Maintain 3000, making 2126.
I don't know who those are. Let's see. So we tried to look up whose plane that was. Yeah, Uncle Plane Guy, I need to do that. I would like to. That's something I'd probably do like on a Wednesday. So we got Delta coming in from Detroit, Airbus A319. They're next. That's flight 2316, and behind, very closely behind them, we have the One World livery coming in from Dallas. And then behind them, we got a Delta connector coming in from JFK and a Mitsubishi CRJ. So those are your next planes coming in here. Yeah, I'd love to see the cargo Lux Queen. That would make all the sense in the world to go there on a Wednesday to see that. As he flies right now over I-40.
Right, 1705 outside, 3356. 784,000, 2238. 5,000.
So next up, this guy needs to get out of the way pretty quickly. We're going to have a go-around. And we do have a go-around, ladies and gentlemen. We have a go-around. The One World livery is going around. I knew they were close. Can't really see. I'm getting him. I can't see because there's a glare. I don't know if y'all saw him or not, but that was a go-around for the One World livery. Calls of Detroit here. I was like, man, they look really close on flight radar. Yeah, flight radar wasn't lying. So that's go around number one. So he'll turn around and try it again. So here we have the CRJ coming in. They're not going around. As the sun has popped through the clouds and gave us a wonderful glare. Hopefully that will change. So our next arrival after that is going to be Southwest coming in from Memphis. And then we got Spirit coming in from Boston. They'll be here in 3 minutes. And we got the One World livery going back around for the loop of shame. Delta just didn't get off the runway in time.
199, clear for the visual, 20 right.
So here comes Memphis, which it's not a very long flight at all.
Left 230, intercept the low flight. Approach for guys 4353 yield inside. This is visual 20 right, 170 to a 5 mile final, bring up 4353.
So we got a small plane next, and then we have Spirit after that. So next is Spirit. We got Spirit. Yes, we do. We got Spirit. How about you? Get off the pole. As you notice, we got Prime Air headed back to where they're headed back. I think that's the one that goes to Lakeland, Florida. Now this should be the One World coming back in. Let's pop off this to see if this is Run World. No, it's not. That's too small, I think. So next is American Eagle, followed by NetJets coming in from Minneapolis, and then we have the Run World Livery coming in from DFW. So they're three back. And then we have, is that Allegiant coming here? Yeah, we got Allegiant coming in from Grand Rapids. Is that Allegiant coming here? No, that was not coming here. So those are your next contestants on the price of right. As you look at Prime Air waiting for this runway to open up, you probably will be able to taxi on across after this plane. As the action here has been non-stop since the morning. If you're going to make your move, you need to do it now. That is a pretty color blue, I must say. It sounds like they hooked up an echo box to the ATC. Y'all hear that? All right, here comes One World. Let's pop over here and catch them. Watch Prime get right in front of them. They have to go around again. That'd make them happy.
Clear direct to Dewey, 3,000 meters to the yard, number 34,000. Northwest airport, 27,000.
So that's One World coming in from DFW. They got to see an extra shot of downtown by doing the go-around. So I guess that's not a bad thing. As they are in here now, and Premier just took off.
Flight Flight 1 checking in VFR 1,500 for Skyline. '89er Life Flight 1 power.
One of those pretty jets that we were looking at earlier is about to come out here. Here's, I think this is Grand Rapids, did I say?
Okay, so take 2,000 field front on 140. Take the visual showing 20 right. You have to wait until 5 on 140. We're at 210, 1420. B190, 1420.
All right, let's pop off that and look at this plane here. Who is this?
November 469 here, sir. Can't fly far.
Can anybody identify this plane here?
2533 United 8200. 210 and then down to 5, 652.
He's headed straight out of wherever he is.
We do have the field, Southwest 26. Maybe 20. 169.
Will he get off in time, or do we have another go-around? Oops.
Okay, clear the visual, 20
We got go-around number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Go-around number 2. The Learjet that just landed took way too much time to get off the runway. That's a lot of go-arounds. Holy moly. Isn't that something? 2 go-arounds, both Americans, both within the last 30 minutes. Hopefully they don't have an air traffic control issue. I mean, you can look on flight radar and tell that they're coming in awful close. So, holy moly, we got a velo coming in from Rochester, Paul Gilson Country, 737-700. A velo flight 1140. Let's make them feel welcome to Music City.
Put a visual, Q0 right 170 graded to 5 miles, 6 left.
Isn't that something? I mean, you thought that he had time to land, but that Learjet out there is kind of twiddling their thumbs. I guess someone spilled their martini. Aviation Geek has joined us. Laura O has joined us. Traffic control shortage in Nashville. According to a post I read, there was a ground stop today. And Jonathan Carter has joined us. I'll tell you what, Geek, that's what you need to do. Become an air traffic controller. Who thinks Aviation Geek should become an air traffic controller? Clap your hands. Because obviously we've had little... already had 2 go-arounds, both American, both big planes, and we only have 1 runway that they're landing on. How many go-arounds are we going to have? I mean, you hear the ATC, nobody sounds stressed or worried. I mean, this plane here, will he have to do a go-around? Southwest is out of the way. I think he'll be able to land. Here's WestJet, group of Canadians. Sean has joined us. Nice, France. So we have a Gulfstream coming from Nice, France. A Gulfstream coming from Nice, France, which is next. They departed 8 hours and 43 minutes ago. This is FlexJet from Nice. Wow, that is a long flight in a Gulfstream from Nice. Thanks, Sean, for pointing that out. Wow. So this plane here is coming from Francais. So this has got to be somebody extremely fancy to fly all the way from Nice to here and that. So again, this place is from Nice, France. This is the total opposite side of the spectrum from a velo. It's the first one of these I've seen. Who is in this plane? Inquiring minds want to know, who flies in a small plane like that all the way from Nice, France? Wow. That is something. And that is a beautiful airport. And that, my friends, is the airport that you fly to if you're going to the Monaco Grand Prix, the most boring race in Formula One that costs the most. Wow. Of course, Formula One is going to be in, folks, we got Alaska Airlines. And Alaska Airlines is going down 3-1. Holy cow. Had 2 go-arounds. 2 go-arounds. I would think that too, Richard, but heck, I don't know. Maybe they're rich enough to refuel in the air. Who knows? So this is Alaska Flight 519 headed to Seattle. And they're using Runway 31. So this is interesting. Now, as I told you on previous shows, Alaska traditionally has used 31 quite a bit, but they haven't used it in a while because the word on the street is that it's closed, but we've got a plane about to take off on 3-1. That'll be a different shot for us as we got another Southwest coming in, as action here is heated. I haven't even had my Red Bull yet. You'll see them pop through here when they take off on 3-1, the longest runway we have here in Nashville. As it looks like they've got, well, they need to go fast. I don't think they'll have time before this next arrival comes in to use 3-1. 3-1 cuts right across runway 20 right. So we're going to have another arrival come in first. Again, we've already had got 2 go-arounds here today. So they should have a window now to take off on 3-1. Southwest over here that's going to cross over 3-1, so he might have to wait for that. We do have an arrival coming over Donaldson right now, or Hermitage. So I don't know if we'll see him yet or not. Again, we have a oddity here in Nashville. A plane is taking off on runway 31 or 13, whichever one it is. I don't know. They're departing 13. Okay. 13, the lucky number. 13. So they're not taking off yet, I don't think. Looks like we have a Sun Country or Spirit in the distance. I'm not looking at flight radar. I'm just looking at the color of the plane. So they will not be taking off yet because of this plane coming in. That is a, looks like a Spirit. So he's still got another plane taxiing, headed back over 13. I'm trying to look at 2 spots at once. He's about to taxi over 13. Thank you, Geek. So 13's on the north. We got him taxiing over 13, and we still have a line of planes coming in on 20 left. The last plane I saw take off on 13 was a UPS MD-11. That diverted here due to stormy weather in Louisville. That was last year. So they're still not going to be able to take off because they got Spirit over here. It's going to be taxiing over them, and then you got this plane right here landing. This looks like, who was it, United? I'm sorry. No, that's just Frontier. 3.9. That's Mother Goose. All right, we've got Spirit headed over 13, and we have another arrival coming in, so they're still not going to be able to take off yet. You got a off in time, so we don't have go around number 3. How many go arounds are we going to have today?
Organizer 20 right, 500, 0.246.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Set to maintain 4,000, Southwest
Phil W.'s joined us. Hello, Phil. A lot of action right now here at BNA, a little bit more than normal. We have a plane about to depart on runway 13. Frontier is taxiing to the right. Now he does have a window now to go.
Phone 170, fairway 20, 46. The other side, 20, 46.
Now he might wait for Frontier. He's telling Frontier to hit it. They told him to speed up, so he's booking it. So after this one, the 319, he should have a window to go across. As Frontier goes across, and what you notice, Frontier is taxiing quicker. So we will pop over here. Ooh, we got a little small plane coming in. So I don't know if he'll make the cut across yet or not. So this little itsy bitsy plane's holding everything up. What you're looking at, folks, is a glimpse of runway 13. That's the large runway that dissects BNA. It's the biggest runway we have. Wish they used it more often. I wish we could have a run 13 day. Okay, so we got a little small, looks like Sears flying in. And then American will taxi over. So maybe this is his chance to come across. So we got 2 planes taxiing over run 3 right now. He does have a little window if he wants to go now. All right, he ought to be able to go here.
Cruise speed to 170 in airport inside Southwest 1960. Heading 10, correction, heading 170, 170 to a 5-mile final, clear for the visual 20 right, Southwest 1960.
All right, that's not him. No, I don't think he's going to make it.
20 degrees your right, count to 5,000, 629.
So they probably don't want him to take off because of this other plane over here, and they don't want to get him in his backwash, and vice versa. Sean's about to lose it over here. Jonathan Carter says he's likely going to depart after the Southwest lands. Well, he doesn't have any, that's the only plane that will taxi in his way. So this is another Spirit. on final here. Southwest takes off. So if this is the Southwest you're talking about, Jonathan, it looks like you should have a little bit of an opening after this plane here, which you're not seeing because I'm not doing a good job of filming it. Here we go. All right, so after this plane lands, according to Sean, it's go time. We got the Insomniac livery coming back. All right, Southwest has landed. So we'll hold the phone right here. Someone else is in final now. I don't think he's going to make it. Spirit is headed over 1-3 right now. And you have another arrival coming in. The Insomniac Allegiant, and our friend was on. He's not being able to go. You got this one. Oh my goodness. I guess they're making him come back. There he is. So this Southwest is landing. So is he going to come over and take 20 center? Again, this Alaska drove all the way down to 1-3, and now he's parked right here. Is he going to take
15 degrees right, maintain 5,000, Southwest 2224.
So I don't know if he's going to take 20 right, take off there. He does have an arrival coming in over his head, and Insomniac, we're missing that. There they are, special livery. So either he's gonna, dang it, I wanted to see him take off 1-3. Son of a. We'll watch Allegiant run out. As we got WestJet coming, about to do a switch off here, folks. About to do a switch off. Switch. All right. So Alaska is cruising around over here again.
Heading 170, descend maintain 3000, Southwest 2221.
And you know the people in that plane's like, what the hell's going on?
Approach on board 3797, we have field in sight.
So I guess he's going to come over to 20 center and take off like everybody else. He didn't get his preferable treatment that he wanted on 13. There's no telling what people in that plane are thinking.
Maintain 2500, Southwest 2224. Join the localizer on a 170 heading Southwest 2224.
So that was interesting. Yeah, that's right, Richard. They're getting quite the tour, as well as the a couple of Americans who got to do a tour of the city. So here they go. We'll see how weighted down they are.
You're better to 5 mile final north tower, Southwest 2224. That's right, sir. West 1434.
Well, let's see if they use the whole thing. You're not missing anything. I'm just holding the camera here over the cargo. There they are. Way down there.
We look to be in the clear now. United 495, and it's mostly smooth.
So they're finally off to Seattle. All right, hold please.
Keep that
Next arrival is going to be Southwest coming in from Salt Lake City. As we catch our breath here, KBNA. Had a couple of crazy things happen at once.
United 495, 5,300, descending 5,000, direct to jog low, track 020 after. 3728, check on 20,600, climbing to 4,000. Southwest 3720. Below us at 1434, 10,300 for 7,000. We have information Lima on a heading of 135. 6,000 west at 1434.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the lesson for today from airplanes, trains, and cows is don't put beef jerky in a cooler. All right, hold on for me one more second. I'll take a gander over here. Plethora of aircraft. United 495. Our next arrival is a private plane coming in from BKL. That's Cleveland. They've been in the air for an hour and 7 minutes. He's excited. Local time is 5:02 here in Nashville, 52 in the house. If you're new and never said hello, we wish you'd come on here and say hello. Tell us where you're from, like and subscribe. Most importantly, hit the notification cowbell because you never know where we're going to pop up. The drink of the choice right now, Kroger Purified Water, and we're about to open a 12-ounce Red Bull. To keep this stream going. So we get a little bit of a break here to catch our breath. Thank goodness. I tell you what, it's been crazy out here.
Right there, 170, visual 20 right.
That's delicious. Like we didn't know that. All right, so the clouds have popped in over the east and north, so now it's pretty much cloudy everywhere. We got United Airlines flight 495. We're going to be here in a minute. They're coming in from SFO San Francisco. They are Airbus A320-200. Then we got Southwest coming in from Fort Lauderdale, 737 MAX 8. They'll be in here in 2 minutes as well. Those will be our next arrivals. And then there's a small one.
Heading 250, Bridge Airport,
As the temperature has gotten quite comfortable out here, it's dropped just a little bit. The wind's picked up. There's a double shot for you. See old Southwest from Fort Lauderdale coming in back there. See it? So here comes San Francisco.
Clear for initial approach 20 right, 170 to 55, Militia 1434.
Of course, we got the British coming in. If anybody wants to put what time they're supposed to get here.
Exit 471, 7500 for 6,260 on heading. And 2988, exit 471.
There's a pole. We do want to give a big hand clap to the air traffic controllers that we do have here today. They're doing a wonderful job. They are understaffed. We appreciate the work that they are doing. Got WestJet coming in from Vancouver. It's a 4-hour flight, a little over 4 hours. They're next to land, and then behind them we got American Airlines coming in from Raleigh-Durham. That's Brickyard. So Vancouver is next. We have had 2 go-arounds so far today. So here comes another busload of Canadians from Vancouver. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but we're getting a lot of WestJets in here now.
230, going to look for 2 right.
Beautiful landing. So our next arrival is Republic Airways from Vancouver. Bringing it in nicely.
471, and we have the RNAV. Roger that, we're going to close inbound. Very good. What's this one? About 125 is the best we can do right now.
Looks like we got a little serious. We'll pop through here. I don't know. Whew.
Right, for second 471, and we'll maintain 170 operating.
So we got a Hogger Beechcraft coming in from PDK Atlanta. I guess that's Peachtree Secure Air Charter. They're next. And behind them we have Delta coming in from Minneapolis. That's a 737-900. They've been in the air for an hour and 30 minutes. That's Delta Flight 2612. Behind them, we got NetJets coming in from Reagan Nashville. Excuse me, from Dulles. Patrick Grant has joined us from up in New York City. Hello, Patrick. Welcome to Airplanes, Trains, and Cows. Logistics on the move. So we got the big Delta coming in from Minneapolis, they'll be next, 737-900. Got Spirit on the move. That wind is blowing the right direction where we can actually hear them firing up their engines over there. You hear the So here comes Minneapolis. It's a nice aircraft there.
Eastbound over Rivergate towards Gallatin. I'll stay low, 1,100 below.
So it looks like we got a plane coming in from Southern Illinois University School of Aviation. Said they're diverting to Carbondale, which is where they took off, but it's Cessna 310R. Looks like they're landing here. I can't be totally for sure. And behind them, we have Allegiant coming in from Peoria in the Airbus A320. JetBlue's about to arrive from Boston. They'll be here in 3 minutes. That's an Airbus A320. And then we got Southwest cruising around downtown. Actually, that one just took off. Never mind. So that's what we got coming up next at 5:16.
Leveling 5,000 with Lima. 22 joining the left 20 right. We had the bonus that went out.
Oh, sorry, I kicked my truck.
Maintain 4,000 fairway 2252.
Again, if you're just joining us, next Monday evening and Tuesday morning, we will be filming from O'Hare Airport in Chicago. Actually, it's in Rosemont, Illinois, but we will be at Chicago Monday and Tuesday of next week. Of course, Monday's Memorial Day, so sit back and relax and watch some big jets for once. And here comes the little Cessna from Southern Illinois, right here. Southern Illinois University, which is the Salukis.
Airport, JetBlue 507,
As they have diverted here, apparently. So they'll have no idea where they're going.
Heading 110, good.
Let's see if we can do a super zoom here. There we go. So here's the flying Salukis. $50 in the house. If you're new, pop on here and say hello. Keep it going here. We got Legion coming in from Peoria. They're next, and then JetBlue's 2 away. There's a smaller NetJets, NetJets coming in from Muscle Shoals. That's a Cessna Citation Longitude. And we got JetBlue coming in from Boston.
Right turn heading 250, leaving 5,000, mark 36.
So 2 planes from Illinois in a row. So we got JetBlue from Boston, and then we have Delta Connector coming in from Austin, and then we have Spirit coming in from Orlando and Airbus A320. They've been in the air for an hour and 30 minutes. Congratulations, Spirit from Orlando. They'll be here in 1 minute. They're currently at 3,000 feet. Let's see if we can get a distant shot of the arrivals coming in. See if we can get 2 distant shots in 1 shot. So, do we have another go? We might have another go-around situation here, folks. Where is he? The Learjet is still on the runway, and we have this one coming, JetBlue coming in from Boston. Is he going to have to do the go-around? He's still not off the runway. Will this be number 3? He got off just in time. Thought we were going to have number 3 here. Nicely done. So you'll see how close these planes were to each other. Here's a little guy that wouldn't get off in time. He got off barely. American Eagle taking off. We got an Allegiant that just taxied in. This should be, who is this? Spirit? No, that's not Spirit. I think this is a Brickyard, Republic Airways. Coming in from Dulles, I believe. That's just off the top of my head. I could have them confused with someone else. This might be Boston, maybe. Temperature out here is wonderful. We got a nice heavy breeze. It's not too heavy, but heavy enough. As we look at wind tree here, you'll see that it's only about 6 miles an hour. Now this looks like Spirit right here. Nicely done. All right, we got Delta coming in from Atlanta, 737-900. They're next. So we got another Delta coming in, or no, I guess this is Delta coming in from Atlanta. I think we had 2 Deltas in a row from Atlanta and 737-900s. Could that be possible? Anyway, we got another Delta coming in next to Sales. Focus on the plane, please. The plane. There we go. There you go. See how it keeps focus on the plane? That's what we need. There's a little bouncy bounce. Kick of the tripod. If you're in the Tennessee area, Tennesseans use no. If you're in the Tennessee area tomorrow, we're supposed to have storms again, so keep an eye out. Hearts go out to the folks at London, Kentucky. I used to drive through there quite a bit. They got some serious tornado damage and some death a couple days ago. Supposed to be another line of storms coming in, so keep an eye out on your weather. Here's a little fella. Little fella. Yeah, we're possibly going to have more storms tomorrow, so my wife is off tomorrow. We're not doing nothing. What do we have on the side of this plane? Let me do a super zoom here. Pretty cool little livery. Hold on. Will they get up? Will they get up before the cargo hold? He's up. Bad. No, he didn't get up in time over the cargo hold. He'll pop up right here. Should be. Oh, there he is. Let's check on our friends over at the Hilton. So at what time is it? It is 5:30. I think they said 6:45. We got Amua 1 coming in. There's the Hilton Hotel you're looking at right there, and looks like they got 1 or 2 people up there. We would love to film up there, but we don't have any connections to anybody up there yet.
Yeah, we're just checking on capacity to left course our discretion level 11,000. Requesting correct. Yeah, Delta 2375, 9,500, 787,000, 8130. Okay, present heading then. 15 right, 9.675.
We got Southwest Flight 2498 coming in from Albuquerque. 737, 700. They'll be here in about 7 minutes. They're still 8,000 feet, about to drive toward Kingston Springs area. Is that person coming here? No, they just took off to go to Detroit from here. So we got a little bit of a reprieve as far as arrivals are coming, except for this Airbus A319 coming in from Denver. They're at 8,500. They'll be here in 8 minutes. They're right over Cross Plains. If you're over Cross Plains, way down south. Cheeto Newman has joined us, says he's back. Welcome, Cheeto. Everybody say hello to Cheeto. Glad you're back with us. Local time here is 5:34 on what has turned into a cloudy day here in the city of music. As you see a Delta headed out. I believe he's headed out. Let's take another look over here at Tony Robbins' plane. Well, for all you Tony Robbins fans, that's his plane right there. He's got a 737 and it says TR on it. Tony Robbins, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure he's in there right now giving the flight crew a pep talk that they'll never forget.
170, join localizer 20 right.
So I don't know what he's doing here, but he's here. So when I was down there visiting my friend Charlie down at Boynton Beach, we drove beside, we went out Charlie's boat and actually went beside Tony Robbins' mansion. That's out there on the water. I'm not for sure if Tony Robbins is one that his front door looked out at the Atlantic or the other way. Saw that he has a big house, and now we see he has a big plane. So we've got some crazy looking clouds over there to the east of us. I got to back out of here so you can see them. There we go. See a little cloudage there. So again, we're supposed to have storms tomorrow. I don't know what time they're going to start, if it's going to start tonight or in 5 minutes or whatever, but yeah, we got storms coming in again. I'll tell you what, the storms, I mean, we're really supposed to be past storm season, but nothing is as it was. We got Alaska Airlines flight 522 coming in from Seattle. They'll be here in 6 minutes. That'll be totaling about a 4-hour flight. I've done that flight before. And we got United coming in from Denver. They'll be here in 5 minutes. Alaska's going to get in line behind them. We've got Southwest coming in from San Antonio and Albuquerque. So all those are coming in. We got a little guy here. Where's he going? Nobody knows. No Piper signal. He's not telling us where he's going. We got Southwest coming in from Chicago O'Hare. They'll be here in 10 minutes. We got a big American over there. Sean just pointed out. He's got the Run World livery, and what's he doing way over there? Yeah.
We just picked up the airport. Airport's in sight, United 2375.
I don't know where he's going. There's another fueling area back there where the military planes fuel up. Hold on a second. Is he taking 3-1? Surely not. I can't tell from here. I mean, it looks like he's on 3-1. 3385. You see the tip of his plane over there above that building, which is, somebody told me what that was, but I forgot what it was. Oh, Dollar General. That's Dollar General right there. As you have a velo taking off, but we're keeping an eye on this One World Livery America. He is not moving. I don't know if he's just parking over there. Stephen Carter's joined us, says you sticking around for the Speedbird. Well, is the Pope America? As we got a little sunshine popping in behind us. And we're trying to figure out what this American One World Livery is doing. He might just be parking back there. We got another fancy plane here. He's headed out. Tell we got them lined up coming in out here. Sean is trying to effort information on what that plane is doing. Looking at his phone. So folks, this plane here that you're looking at right there was the plane that went to Nice, or came from Nice. That's Nice, France. And now it is going to White Plains, New York. Gene Michaels joined us. Hello, Gene. Welcome to Airplanes, Trains, and Cars. So that plane you're looking at right there flew in here from Nice, France, which is a beautiful airport right on the water there. I've flown in there many times on flight sim.
3146 for left downwind 20 right after.
There goes Nice, France. Yeah, they're headed now. We'll just do the run out. Now, inquiring minds want to know what this American is doing over here. See barely the tip of his tail here. So we don't quite know exactly where he is. He might just be fueling up over there. Who knows? I don't know. I do know this, our next arrival is Alaska Airlines coming in from Seattle. It will be next. As we have a plethora, a covey full of aircraft out here. As I do a slow pan, you can see. So here comes the Alaskans. Went long. Next arrival is going to be Walter White coming in from Albuquerque in a Southwest Flight 2498, and behind them we got, I believe, O'Hare in a 737 MAX 8. Those are your next arrivals. Then we have Southwest coming in from Atlanta, it's Flight 3212. They are 737-700. And then we have Air Canada Rouge coming in from Toronto. They'll be here in 2 minutes. Some more Canadians, ladies and gentlemen. This place is full of Canucks. Here comes Albuquerque. As we have Allegiant Airlines taking off. You can tell there's planes everywhere. So here comes O'Hare. If you're new and you haven't liked and subscribed, we don't want to tell you what to do, but according to YouTube bylaws, it's important. The more people that subscribe, the less they have to do. We've got WestJet, one of our many WestJets here on the move. Margie's joined us watching on her lunch break. Hello, Margie. Hope you're eating something good. I had Jimmy John's for lunch. So I'll tell you what, folks, all day the airport has been majorly busy. Got Southwest Flight 2173 coming in from Phoenix. They'll be here in a minute, and behind them we've got Southwest sneaking in from Panama City in the Amua 1 livery. Is probably the prettiest plane we have fly in here. I believe this is an Air Canada Rouge. So Amua 1 is right after Phoenix. That Air Canada Rouge came from Patrick Grant's favorite airport, YYZ. So here comes Phoenix. Actually, that's a pole. You see Sean walking in the distance to get a good picture of the middle one. Coming in from Panama City. point of showing off because they went long. Local time right now, ladies and gentlemen, is 5:55. Let's get a close-up shot dedication of Air Kabul 1 as she taxis. Here it is. Isn't that pretty?
Right turn 110, speed 170.
I believe this is the last livery that they've done. I don't know if they've done a new one since it get to one. If anybody knows, please put it in the comments. As the wind has picked up just a scotch. Maybe they'll park, we can keep an eye on her. Be nice. Billy Ferris, you want to say hello, Billy? Looking at airplanes, trains, and cows. Looks like Rouge is going to pull in maybe where we can keep an eye on it. I mean, not Rouge, but Amua 1. Ladies and gentlemen, is one of our members, so he gets a special on the legs. We got United. The Express coming in from Houston and Prairie 175. They're next. They've been in the air for an hour and 30 minutes or so. And then behind them, we have a Southwest who just disappeared but popped back up from Denver in the 737-800. We got American Eagle coming in from Charlotte. And we've got another 737 MAX coming in from Hobby. So that's Southwest Airlines. So we got a plethora of planes coming in. Again, if you're just joining us, next Monday and Tuesday will be a Chicago O'Hare, or near O'Hare. Be sure to hit that notification countbell so you'll know when we come on. I don't know the exact time. I know Monday it'll be afternoon, evening stream, and then Tuesday it'll be in the morning. So we still have the One World Livery American over there on the other side of the Dollar General hangar. I don't know what he's doing over there other than maybe filling up. Next up, we got Southwest coming in from Denver. 737-800. We got Delta Airlines 737-900 coming in from LAX. They'll be here in 2 minutes here at 5,000. Next, we got American Eagle 5516 operated by PSA Airlines coming in from Charlotte. That's in a CRJ 900. And then we got Southwest coming in from Houston. They've been there for an hour and 30 minutes in the 737 MAX 8, followed by Myrtle Beach 737-700. They'll be here in 2 minutes. It's flight 690. Then we have another CRJ from Adeva Air coming in from Detroit, Wayne County. They'll be here in 2 minutes, and behind them we got a little private plane coming in from Jackson. JAM. haven't noticed, our little airport has been extra busy this day. We got Delta Flight 449 coming in from LAX. They'll be here in 2 minutes. They're at 3,500 feet. That's 737-900. And we got Southwest Flight 3347 coming in from Minneapolis. And then we got another little Delta coming in. No, they're going to Atlanta. Never mind. But we do have Southwest coming in from Austin. Let's keep Austin weird. That's 737-700. So that's your lineup for the next few minutes. Got a little small one coming up here. Bouncy. Missile we like to call CRJ. This is Los Angeles. It doesn't look big enough though. No, that's not Los Angeles. This is Jackson, I think. Coming in from Jackson. Yeah, I believe LAX is next. stopping in time.
Perfect, thank you. We appreciate you. And approximately 451 week flight.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got two Southwest. Then we have a Speedbird, which will be here in 3 minutes from London Heathrow, flight 223N, British Airways. They'll be here in 3 minutes. They're just now flying over Hendersonville, Tennessee. You're correct, Laura. Get all Paul Revere up in here. That rhymes. So we got another Southwest, and then we got the big dog for us. If you're new and just joined the chat, pop up and say hello. G has said a few things, but that's a language I don't know. But welcome, G, if you know English. Welcome. What you're looking at right there is Speedbird from a distance. So we're doing a little long distance shot dedication, so it might be a little shaky. Sorry about that.
Phone to 190, like 451. Right 360 for 27, heading to Runway Charlie. Airport side,
Oh, isn't that beautiful?
Big business here, I think.
Touchdown. Nice landing and beautiful stoppage play. Very nice landing, actually. 777-200. Somebody said there's a rumor they want to fly the 777-300 in here, which I have no problem with. Let's raise those flaps, guys. Our next arrival is going to be Delta coming in from Atlanta, 737-900. Then we have American Eagle coming in from Philadelphia, followed by Allegiant coming in from Des Moines, Iowa. Looks like Sun Country sneaking in here from Minneapolis. UN Team Stripes has joined us. Hello. How are you? Welcome. So Speedbird will go over there to the International Bird Nest. Plane coming over awful high. If I can catch it, here it is. Oh, that's just a little fella. Looks like it's coming straight down. Get on down here, son. Easy. I don't think that felt good. She's got American Eagle coming in next, followed by the Allegiant Air coming in from Des Moines East. And then we got Sun Country coming in from Minneapolis, and the all blue Sun Country 737-800. Everybody take a deep breath. It's been a little busy out here today. Local time is 6:22. Been on the air for 3 hours and 16 minutes. We're not going to be able to stay as late as we traditionally have been staying because the law, airport law, airport vice, BNCSI has come in and runs everybody out of dark now. So, as much as we enjoyed filming at night, we're not going to be able to do that because of BNA CSI, which is fine. That's their job. Clear everybody out. And they've just started doing that lately. And we have no complaints. As you watch the big dog head toward the international terminal. As he goes behind the Air Canada Rouge, actually in front of it. I haven't seen these 717s, but we've seen a lot of these CRJs today. Excuse me. So Allegiant is next. You got Spirit Airlines coming in from Myrtle Beach. They'll be here in 4 minutes. They've been there for an hour and 14 minutes. Oops. Easy. He's going long. All right, so we got Allegiant just landed. Well, look at here, folks. We got Allegiant about to head out. So we got Iceland Air coming from Reykjavik. I guess that's how you say that. They'll be here in 10 minutes. Right now they're at 9,500 feet. Coming in, they've been in the air for 6 hours and 14 minutes. That's Iceland Air coming in from Reykjavik. That'll be our next international flight here. Behind them, we got Allegiant coming in from Harrisburg. They'll be here in 12 minutes, so it's Allegiant everywhere. Hopefully we would have got some more diversions than what we got. We did get one from Southern Illinois University. don't know who this is. Excuse me. So look at here, Spirit fans. We've got one here. We've got one there. And we've got one here. Spirit in the house. Watch this shot. 3 Spirits. We have Spirit. Yes, we do. We have Spirit. How about you? Spirits everywhere. All right, this should be Sun Country. Sun Country's going long. In the house. If you're new and on here for the first time, be sure to speak up and say hello so we can become a family. All right, so we got United coming in from Dulles, 737 MAX 8, followed by Las Vegas in the southwest. And then shot, you see 2 Spirits. It looks like we got rain over Smyrna. Take a look towards Smyrna here, ladies and gentlemen. You'll see what I'm talking about. Some rain over that direction. So we get Southwest from Las Vegas next. And then behind them we'll have Spirit. I mean, not Spirit, but Iceland Air, I should say. Sorry. So I know I've said it 100 times, but this airport has just been crazy busy. So I don't know if these guys are waiting because we do have rain over here. See if you can see this rain. Right, there's rain at the, see that? Well, he's going. But there's rain right there. You're looking at rain. So Iceland Air will be next. So they'll go over here and park right by British Airways in the international zone. I'm trying to decide which way these clouds are going because there's some serious rain over there. you notice in that shot all the nice variety of aircraft and airliners that we have here at BNA? I'm impressed. Let me do this takeoff right here. This should be an interesting shot going up in this ring. She's going to head up here to the dark abyss. There, we got some lightning over there. There's your lightning. So right now, that lightning is at the tip of runway 20 center over there. That's what you're looking at. Folks, this shots. Because I think I can throw everything in the truck pretty fast when need be. SWR 737 is showing us. Spent 30 years flying for Southwest out of here. Nice channel, John. Well, nice for you to say so, sir. Be sure to join us anytime you can. Whoa! Did you see that? Oh, I did. I wish I would have filmed that. Right now, I think our time here is limited because that is getting awfully close over there. wish I'd have got that last lightning strike. That was impressive. As it is circled all around us. I got Sean over here checking the radar. So hold on just a second. Let's see if we can get one of these. Get a takeoff. If you're new, be sure to like and subscribe and love. And hit that notification bell. We would sure appreciate it, as we got WestJet about to head out. We got another WestJet about to head out. And we're about to head out because this storm is getting awfully close to our locale. WestJet take off into the stormy abyss. Let's see if they do a hard turn. That lightning. So he turned it pretty fast. Tell you what, hopefully we can get one of those awesome lightning strikes. Nope, not too many people are leaving the observation area. tell how bad that weather looks over there? Look at that. This is where all the lightning is. Did you see that? Oh, me. Folks, I think it's time to head out. I'm going to get out here because the rain looks like it's coming here within a few seconds. So till next time, thank you for watching Airplanes, Trains, and Cows. Hope I don't get struck by lightning. Trains and Cows.
It's like I picked the wrong week to quit smoking.